Hello and welcome back to Sharin no Kuni, and my day got somehow eaten away and I don't necessarily know why. That means I couldn't record as much as I wanted to, and that's kinda sad, but at least I can finally start it now. And yeah, I'm sorry for those who got into the Resident Evil thing, because that will be delayed for the reason that I just ate away my time, and I only can play those games if it is not just before bedtime, because I tend to get nightmares from those things. So yeah, I don't even know if this is of any interest for those who actually watched this playthrough. But anyway, just in case, I wanted to apologize for it, even though the one who are affected won't even maybe see that. Anyway, let's start. Well, let's continue actually, and we were with a question. Okay, questioning, she probably took this pretty seriously. How wild up she was getting about it. I needed to do something. The word child describing Locke's various cussing of... They all seemed like pains in the ass. I mean, it's not like talking her ear off about crap like that was gonna help end her obligation any quicker. So this is the lazy way out, and this is actually putting sense into her. And I personally would be interested in it, so I think we go with that. I mean, what harm can it have? On the other hand, she likes comedy, but I don't know if she this kind of joke likes. Maybe this is it. She likes comedy and joking around, but most of the time she didn't like the jokes he brought up. And I think this time I joke around because she's just acting really childish, so no point in trying to get facts straight to her. See, you never understand that stuff because you're a kid. Okay, that is just... that's even too late for me. Discuss it seriously then. Come on. No, this was not... This wasn't even a joke. Yeah, I wonder the same sort of thing myself. I'm still a kid too, you know? Then, don't talk down to me like that. Sorry. However, the way things are going, you are never going to be able to vote. You'll have difficulties dealing with private organizations as well. Yeah, I know. It really sucks. I can't even join fan clubs. Which fan club do you want to join? The manga reading fan club? That doesn't matter. A comedy one? Oh, right. No way, you idiots! God damn it, I have to get her voice straight again. Another one of her trademark stutters. So that means yes. Anyway, just work hard and force Kyoko-san to recognize your progress. So, what... Wait, what is her voice? Her voice is... whatever, come on. Okay, I think. So, what exactly should I do? Try buttering her up. Butter? Get her drunk and make her sign the form while she's wasted. Oh god, was that really an advice just now? Mom doesn't drink. I was kidding. I'm pretty sure the Grand Court wouldn't like that method too much. I might be okay with it personally, though. Yeah, what to do? She started heading toward the kitchen. It was almost It was almost as if she were trying to escape from me. Hey, that's the kitchen, you know?
ああ、お母さんがいないときは勝手に冷蔵庫開けていいってことになってるから。
Yeah, I'm allowed to go through the fridge as much as I want when Mom isn't here. Really now. 1. Do not enter the kitchen. 2. You can open the fridge when Kyoko-san is absent. 3. Sweets are forbidden. 4. Only educational TV programs and books are allowed. Are these the rules you're expected to obey at all times?
そうだね。あとはその都度その都度に命令されるだけ。
Yeah, anything else would be a specific order. Sounds a bit convoluted to me. Well, maybe at first. I'm sure you would get used to the whole thing pretty quickly if you had to deal with it every single day.
一眠りしようっと。
I'm gonna lie down for a bit. She left the room. ... Unlike Sachi, Tooka didn't seem to have much of a drive for anything. I guess you could say that she was just a normal kid in that regard, though. I decided to head out for a bit. Sachi, you around? I didn't get a response. Maybe she was at the sunflower field? Oh. Yeah, there she was. Yo, Sachi! Sachi got off of her stool when she caught sight of me. Kenichi! I took a look at her chest. Why are you looking at her chest? I mean, yeah, they look great, but... Hey, what's this? No more badge for you? Oh, why the badge is gone?
そうだよ。毎日24時間だね。
That's right. It's 24 hours for me from now on. Congratulations. So her application had been accepted. Man, I was surprised how smoothly things went when Pops was involved. You're still technically in the probationary period, aren't you?
そうそう。5日に1枚は絵を完成させろって。
Yep, I need to complete a piece of art in 5 days or less. Did Pops tell you to do that? Sachi nodded.
言われんでもやるっての。
But I would do it even if he hadn't told me.
てか、5日で1枚とか超楽勝。毎日がすんごく長く感じる。
Hell, a picture in 5 days is a piece of cake. Every day feels so long. Oh god. I think I waste my time way too much. This is hitting so hard home that I'm really wasting my time with a lot of things by just skulking around, looking up things that I don't even need to look up, and just waste my time away. I could have started with this at least 4 hours ago. By the way, it is almost 8 o'clock, or 8 p.m. 8 o'clock p.m., so in the afternoon. It's evening more, I guess. Oh. Her eyes sparkled. Has anything changed in your life?
ああ、なんかね。
Oh, actually?
よくわからないけど、取材された。
I've been getting coverage for some reason. Coverage? A magazine or something?
私はそういうの嫌だったんだけど、あのほおずきって人に会えって言われてさ。
Yeah, I'm not really comfortable with that kind of stuff, but that Hoizuki guy told me to meet with them.
なんかいろいろ聞かれたよ。昔のこととか、マナのこととか。
They asked me a lot of stuff about my past and about Mana. I see. Must have been tough. I could sympathize with her. Yeah, Mana, my favorite character's gone. Sachi might have lost her badge, but she still wasn't free in the word's truest sense. A tremendous amount of pressure would always loom over our heads like the sword of Damocles, a pressure that we couldn't escape from under our own power.
ねえ、ケンイチ。
Hey, Kenichi? What's up? She was having trouble putting the words together.
あのさ、今、10日の担当についてるんでしょ？
You're in charge of Toka's supervision now, right? Yep, I've gotta play along with her childish requests every day.
そっか。
I see.
10日はちょっと抜けてるとこあるけど、いい子だよ。
Toka's got a few screws loose, but she's a good kid. Oh, what brought this on? She smiled.
両手に花じゃん。
You've got a flower in each hand. What? Huh?
10日ね、きっとケンイチのこと好きだよ。
Toka likes you. I'm sure of it. Ah, so that's what it was. I knew something was up. What does she mean by two flowers? Who is the first and who is the second flower? I mean, I don't really get it. Is Sachi the first flower and she's the second flower or something? Can someone elaborate that for me, please?
何それ、なんかムカつく。
Come on, you could at least try to act surprised. Huh? I didn't understand what she was getting at.
いっか。
Oh well, whatever. She went back to her usual energetic mode.
ケンイチはモテようなフェロモン出してるもんね。
You have those alpha male pheromones after all. She nodded to herself and muttered something about it not being anything to worry about under her breath.
ケンのおじさんみたい。
Kind of like Ken's dad.
まあまあ、そんなに気にしないで。私も頑張るから。
Anyway, don't worry about me. I'll show him what I'm made of. She patted me on the shoulders. Yeah. So she was worried that I would get too close to Toka. Well, she shouldn't have been. Even if I had wanted to, I wouldn't have been able to.
10日の義務ってなんか変わってるよね。
Toka's obligation is pretty weird, huh? Yeah, it's more like discipline than a proper obligation.
でもさ、私もそうだったけど、10日もそんなに困ってる様子じゃないよね。
It doesn't really seem to bother her though, does it? Well, I guess I was the same way. Well, the thing is, if you are plagued by something like that for years, you start to adapt to the situation if you feel powerless enough, not being able to do anything against it. By which you mean it's not an inconvenience to her in her daily life?
そうそう。やっぱ慣れちゃうのかな。
Exactly what I thought. Yep, maybe she's just gotten used to it. Well, according to her records, she's had the obligation for over 10 years. Okay, yeah. Pretty of time to adapt.
じゃあ、それが普通になっちゃうよね。
Yeah, it'd just be the norm for her then. I guess so. People isolated from the outside world in prisons eventually get used to it.
でも、別に私たちは隔離されてないじゃん。
Well, I wouldn't say we're really isolated per se. You did get used to your obligation, though. Now, this is just hearsay, so don't take it too seriously, but I hear that our country doesn't isolate rehabilities because allowing them to live amongst society will make them more conscious of just how inconvenient the obligation is. Didn't you envy everyone around you because they had twice as much time as you?
そりゃね、深く考えたことはなかったけど。
Yeah, I guess so. I never really thought about it that way, though. If you've been held in a facility with a bunch of other people with the same obligation, I think it would have taken you much longer to get it cancelled.
要するに、不自由になれないようにってことなの？
In other words, they stick you out into situations so you don't get accustomed to your obligation? That's the plan, at least. In practice, you got used to it anyway, didn't you?
かなあ。だんだん考えなくなるんだよね。
I guess, yeah. I just kind of stopped thinking about it after a while. People will adapt to their environment with or without a prison wall, I suppose. Well, I better get going. I just realized, well, not realized, but I'm dabbling around and try to look into get so-called gamer glasses or PC glasses. I researched a little bit about it because for some reason a few months ago or a month ago or so my eyes started to get very tired and a little bit sore. Yeah, I think sore is the wide vocabulary for it. And yeah, I asked in a forum and all of them said that all those speaking about blue light filtering and stuff like that is total humbug. So it's totally not valid in any point and it's just a means to cash grab or something. So I really don't know anymore what to think about it. I was hoping it could solve the problem, but it seems the main problem is that you are just stopped to blink as much as you would normally do if you watch the screen. I mean, in PC games, if you close your eyes even for a second, so much things can happen in action adventure games and the likes. So you tend to blink far less than before, and maybe that's caused me to get sore eyes because I wanted to read as much as possible, and I played so many action games recently, more or less, I guess, even off screen and the like, that I got accustomed to not blinking as much, and maybe the fact that winter is coming or is right around the corner, that it gets cold outside. It seems to be that even that it is always warm inside here, my eyes dry up way faster. So maybe that's the reason. So I try to accustom myself to blink more while I do this, like this. So don't get annoyed by it. I just try to train myself a little bit, so that my eyes not have that issue in the long run. Because if my eyes get tired, I get tired and I don't get the feeling for doing anything. And that is something I hate so much, you have no idea. Wait a second, I have to... Yep, alright. Okay. Well, I better get going.
もう帰るの?
Oh, are you leaving already? I'll check on you again sometime. So, he only visited her for the sole reason that... Huh. For the sole reason to see if she has still her obligation, I thought he wanted to ask. Oh god, the hiccups because I drank water and swallowed a lot of air. That's weird.
だいたいここにいるから。
I'd probably be here most of the time. Keep at it. Alright, later. Oh, she's so cute. Dot dot dot. Dot 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 dot. Originally, Sachi had only concerned herself with living comfortably. And Toka was currently sneering in the face of her obligation with her desire to read manga and eat sweets. However, Sachi had managed to start working toward realizing her dreams. She would probably be a pretty good example of what was expected from an upstanding human being. So then, what about Toka? She seemed pretty interested in cooking, but that was probably more on the level of a hobby than anything else. Oh, he's getting a smoke. He's smoked weed every day. My smoke slipped away into the heat of the night. Gotta think of something. Okay, first off, why did Kyoko-san impose the obligation on Toka to begin with? And what's the deal with her father? Divorce? Separation? Maybe he just wasn't around? Period? I formulated the Toka orphan theory. Furthermore, why the hell isn't something as simple as that in her records? I was starting to get a bad feeling about this. Oh, the drama just will build up in the next couple of 10-20 episodes this will take me. Actually, I hope that it doesn't take so long, but I mean, I think it took me 21-hour episodes and more to actually resolve the obligation of one. So this seems to be a very, very long thing. I need to figure out Kyoko-san rather than Troka. Wait. Oh, wait. So, the whole idea, more or less, starting reading visual novels, first off came from a friend of mine who suggested Katawa Shoujo to me. By the way, Katawa Shoujo is an awesome novel. You should check it out. And later on, I discovered Lost Pause, and he also did the anime visual novel thing. But his visual novels, the visual novels they pick, are a lot harder on the fan service, and they also seem to be more blatant and very short in comparison to what I do here. His episodes are about 20 to 30 minutes long, and it takes him 30 episodes to end actually a visual novel of his. So his things are quite short and fan servicey and more or less a comedy show. And this seems to be a really serious tale that has bits and bytes of fan service in it, but is not entirely structured around it. So that is kind of interesting to see. Oh god, I still regret that I looked up Sharin, not Sharin no Kuni, but Ji Senjou no Mao, that I looked up what the video policy is. I shouldn't have done that. If Gi Senjou no Mao is as good at this, and I very much think it is, then I lost a so big potential thing. I would really love to continue it, just to bring up the episodes again and just oppose Akabe Softo by it. I don't really want to oppose them, but on the other hand, it's just so mind-boggling to me. I mean, you wouldn't watch a guy reading the novel to you if you could read it yourself faster, or if you find his voice obnoxious or annoying, or that he always talks in between and tries to force his thoughts down your throat before he actually continues reading that. So I think most of the people who actually watch those visual novels like Sharin no Kuni, and I mean most of you who watch it now actually know the novel already and just seem to want me to see how I react to certain things, which I'm very humbled about that you go through with my obnoxious voice and making up the voices and my long talkings and speeches in between just to get my thoughts out. So I'm really thankful for that. I mean, I never expected that the ones who are following me on this adventure really like to see that here, that you really enjoy it, and it humbles me so much, you have no idea. Anyway, I totally strived away. I think about something. I think I somehow try to pick up Ji Senjou no Mao in the future again. I may pick it up, but on a whole different way. On a personal way. On a more private way, but still sharing way for you. I don't know how I will do it yet, but I try something out. Just you wait. In any case, it looks like I need to figure out Kyoko-san rather than Toka. Or perhaps the family itself. Phew, thinking like this really tires me out. Nope, I think it's the drugs. You should rest some too if you're getting tired. Is he fourth wall breaking and talking to me? I just started, thank you very much. ... That might have gone a bit too far. Did he talk to his pipe? We ate dinner in cold silence, as usual. Man, store-bought crap every day. Are you guys getting your vitamins?
サプリメントを飲んでいるから平気よ。
We'll be fine. We take supplements. On every bottle of vitamins and supplements is written on that that you can't use it if you haven't how is it called? I don't get the words into my head. Long story short, this isn't how supplements work. You still have to be a variety of food. Oh god, sorry that I don't know why sometimes the words just not come to my head that I actually want to speak. Supplements are only healthy if you weekly eat a good variety of different foods. You can't use it to replace eating. It's pretty damn boring if you ask me.
うちはあまり食にはこだわらないから。
We don't place much value on food in this household. That's a lie and you know it. Is that true, Toka?
もう慣れちゃったから。
I'm used to it. If you don't start eating properly, you're never gonna be a special high-class individual. Ha! Gotcha! Gotcha! She knit her brow in frustration. Her face was saying, I already know that. However, I have no intention of changing the way we do things around here. Was she truly serious about making her daughter become a special high-class individual?
ごちそうさま。
Thanks. She tossed her chopsticks and the packaging for her meal into the garbage. Hey, Toka, I'm not finished yet, as you can clearly see.
森田健一は遅いのよ。
You just eat too slow. Hey, can I help it if I became a gourmet after coming home from the war?
またふざけて。
You need to cool it with the jokes.
どうか出て。
Toka, you get it. Kyoko-san still had food in her mouth. Toka picked up the phone.
はい、オーナです。
This is the One residence? Her tone was an octave higher than usual.
もしもし
Hello?
もしもしどちら様
Hello? Who is this? Apparently she had been hung up on.
なんなの
What the heck? Is a silent phone call?
ずっと黙ってた。気味悪い。
They were quiet the whole time. It was kind of creepy. Prank calls weren't exactly an unusual occurrence, but do you get these sort of calls often? Choka shook her head slowly in denial of my claim.
ただの間違い電話でしょ。
Maybe they just had the wrong number?
そうだろうね。
Probably. Worrying about it wouldn't help us anyway, I suppose.
でも、この前もあったよね。
Didn't it happen that one other time too, though? A wrong number?
1ヶ月くらい前の話でしょ。
But that happened almost a month ago, right? Why do you still remember something like that?
ああ、うん。ちょっとね。
Yeah, well, what was the matter? Her eyes wandered around the room.
気にしすぎなのよ。気が小さいんだから。
Toka, you're just making a mountain out of a molehill here. You're such a worrywart, I swear.
ご飯終わったのなら勉強しなさい。
If you're done eating, then go study. Toka crossed her arms. She absent-mindedly stared out the window. Toka. There was something she was hiding from her mother. Could you give me some private tutoring in your room for a second?
なんで？
Why? Well, obviously because I needed to speak with her alone. You're pretty damn smart, aren't you? Your only problem is that you are a veritable goddess of clumsiness.
褒められてるんだかけなされてるんだか。
Is that supposed to be a praise or belittlement? Come on, help me out here.
森田健一は頭いいんでしょ？
But aren't you pretty smart yourself? Of course I am, but everyone forgets things now and then. I gave her a wonderful smile.
しょうがないな。
Alright, fine. She really was quite weak against smiles. I had figured that one out as soon as I had met her.
教えるということは学ぶということよ。しっかり勉強なさい。
Teaching means learning. Make sure you do it properly. Kyoko-san called after Toka as she headed to her room, telling her not to screw up.
それで何を教えればいいの？
So, what do you want me to teach you? Yeah. I went ahead and said, homemaking.
家庭科？
Homemaking? Especially cooking.
ふざけるなら出てってよ。
Don't waste my time with jokes! You don't like cooking? I took a step toward her.
ちょっと近いんだけど。
Oh yeah, that is close. Hey, you're kinda close. Toka, tell it to me straight. Do you or do you not enjoy cooking?
好きだけど。
I enjoy it. So what? Why do you enjoy it?
別に理由なんてないよ。
I don't know. No real reason. How long have you enjoyed it?
好きっていうか、ちょっと興味あるだけだよ。
I'd say it's more of an interest than an enjoyment, really. Didn't you say that you wanted to go to the culinary school? To a culinary school?
そうだけど、お母さんは私を大学に行かせるつもりだし。
Well, yeah. My mom's forcing me to go to a proper university, though. So, this wasn't working. I changed the subject. By the way, Toka,
何その呼び方？
why do you call me that? Huh? You said it was okay, didn't you?
やっぱりダメ。
I changed my mind. Oh, give me a break. Don't tell me that you're one of those girls who refuses to be called by their given name by anyone except their dear old dad. Uh-oh. He said the dad word. What? Seriously?
違うよ。そこまでは言わないけど。
No, that's not... I mean, I wouldn't go that far, but... Oh, I see. You got a father complete then. Wait, what? You've got a father complete then. Doesn't he mean a father complex or something? What?
コンプレックスでしょ？
Oh! Okay, thanks you. Thank you. It's called a father complex! She had felt the need to correct me. You seem rather enthusiastic about this subject.
うるさい。私はそんなんじゃないの。
Yurusai! I really love that. It's one of the only phrases I really know and I can recognize in anime. I could... it's so cool. I really like that. Yurusai! Yurusai! It's not really nice to say, but it just sounds so funny. Shut up! I'm not like that! Well, whatever. I don't think having a father complex is really that unusual.
そう
Really? I think most people would agree that loving your parents is a good thing.
そうだよね。なんだ、森田健一も話せばわかるじゃない。
That's true. You know, you're pretty reasonable sometimes, Morita Kenichi. Whew, she was back in a good mood.
小さい頃さ、
When I was little. Yeah? Was also in the mood to talk. I had forgotten that it was best to act a bit more modestly around here.
あんまり覚えてないんだけどね。
I don't really remember very much though. About your father? Toka nodded slightly.
私たち、この町に来る前は結構な都会に住んでたんだよ。
We used to live in a pretty big city before we moved out here. Oh-ho! I'd play the part of the host for now.
昔はお店をやってたんだよ。
We used to run a shop. Don't tell me, you sold food, right? Well, don't that just... Well, don't that just beat all? I rubbed my hands together.
私、よく食器を割ってお父さんに怒られてた。
Dad would always get angry at me for playing with the silverware. Was it a restaurant?
ケーキ屋さんだよ。よく生地の焼けるいい匂いがしてたもの。
And there we have it. It was a cake shop. I can still remember the wonderful smell of things baking. She likes cooking, she likes sweets, so a cake shop makes sense. Why she doesn't love it that much. So is that how you got interested in cooking?
お父さんね、いつもスパテル持ってニコニコしてた。
Nico. Aw. Dad always carried around a peel, smiling the entire time. A peel?
ああ、ごめんね。教養の差が出たね。
Oops, I apologize for demonstrating the differences in our levels of education. Why, you little...
形はいくつかあるんだけど、鉄製のしゃもじみたいなものね。それでケーキをオーブンに移したりするの。
They are kind of like iron spoons sort of things, though they come in other shapes as well. You use them to move the cakes in and out of the oven. Toka-san, your story was very educational.
また、お父さんのケーキ、食べたいな。
I'd like to eat some of Dad's cakes again. So, does she know where the father is? ... Toka didn't notice that I was playing around and continued daydreaming about this and that. So what's your dad up to nowadays? Her expression grew dark.
わかんない。離婚してるから。
I don't know. They are divorced. Divorce, was it? I wonder what could have caused it. I refrained from asking her though. She looked quite pained by the subject. Well, I don't have any parental figures. Period.
Huh?
I'd stop short of saying that I understood your feelings though.
別に、私もそんなに辛いことだと思ってるわけじゃないよ。
Oh, no, it's nothing like that. I don't consider myself unfortunate or whatever. I see.
なんか、慣れてくるんだよね。
You get used to it. For some reason, a smile drifted across Toka's face.
母子家庭な義務ってないよね。
There's no obligation that says you must have a fatherless family, right? Whoa, what brought this on?
義務ってさ、普通の生活から何かが欠ける状態でしょ？
Obligations mostly involve taking everyday things away from you, right? Yeah, you could pretty much sum them up as that.
普通の家庭にはお父さんとお母さんがいるけど、私にはいない。だから私は母子家庭な義務を負っているのかな。
Most normal families have both, a mother and a father. But mine doesn't. So, do I have the family cannot have a father obligation? You say some interesting things every now and then.
この義務もさ、
And this obligation I do have. She looked down at the badge on her chest. Well, it's not really on her chest, I mean, it's on her arm.
物心ついた時からこれをつけててね。一時期はそれが当たり前なんだって思うほどだったよ。
I've had this badge for almost as long as I can remember. It's become a fact of life for me.
近所の人は私をかわいそうな子って言ってたけど、あんまり不自由を感じたことはなかったよ。
The neighbors would always try to sympathize with me, but I never felt like it was that much of a burden. Ah, but I thought you wanted to read manga, eat sweets, and watch TV.
うん、それはそうだけど。
Well, yeah. However, she could still manage to tolerate the prohibition of such activities.
ただ、思うのはね。
I just think... She let out a sigh.
私、なんか悪いことしたのかなって。
I wonder if I did something bad. ...
母子家庭な義務も、大人になれない義務も、私の知らないところで勝手に押し付けられたような気がするの。
I feel like these obligations I'm talking about were just kind of forced on me without my knowledge. She had hit the nail on the head.
それが、なんかやだ。
That kind of bugs me. The lips got all pouty. The gesture was childish, but her sentiment was sincere. Well, you certainly taught me quite a bit. Toka just kind of stared off into space. Well, I guess I go get some shut-eye. You'll be finished with today's orders after you study?
うん。何時から何時まで勉強しろって言われてたわけじゃないから、ちょっと教科書開いたら私も寝るよ。
Yeah, she didn't tell me how long to study, so I'll just take a quick glance at the books and then hit the sack myself. That logic of yours never ceases to amaze me. I'd let it slide for today. Good night. Choka interrupted me as I placed my hand on the doorknob.
あのさ、森田健一。
Yeah?
電話のことなんだけど。
About that phone call earlier. Don't let it bother you. I'll deal with any prank calls you might receive from now on.
いや、違うって。ね。
No, that's not it. I think that's her father. I think the father calls her now and then just to hear her voice, to see if she is still alive or something. Could it be? Am I onto something? She blushed a little.
あれ、ひょっとしたらお父さんなんじゃないかなって思うの。
I'm not that bad at this. I'm not that bad in foreseeing things. I think it might have been Dad. Why?
理由なんてないよ。きっとお父さんなんだよ。
I don't know why. I'm just sure it's Dad.
ちょっと気まずくて無言になってるだけなんじゃないかな。
Maybe he just felt a little shy and couldn't bring himself to speak. She was escaping into her own little fantasy world.
なんてね。ちょっと妄想膨らませすぎかな。
Or not. Maybe I'm just being delusional. So she knew it herself. It'd be great if it were really your dad. You should try saying something to him next time.
それもいいかもね。
Yeah, that might be a good idea. Toka smiled. And then a laugh resonated throughout the room. Oh. Man. Fill up the air again. Huh? A parent's tears are bitter, huh? Huh? She looked my way and muttered some incomprehensible phrase. Say what now?
ああ、なんでもない。こっちの話。
Nothing. Just talking to myself. A parent's tears are bitter?
気にしないでよ。昔そういうことを言われたんだよ。覚えておきなさいって。
Don't worry about it. Someone told me that a long time ago and told me to remember it. Your dad?
あ、うん。そうそう。なんかめんどくさいからそういうことにしとくね。
Yeah, sure. It'll be a hassle to explain it, so let's just go with that. She brushed me off. See ya. I left the room without further interruption. Mother. She's had the badge for almost as long as she can remember. Prohibition of becoming an adult can be imposed upon blameless children. It's one of the most unique obligations in that regard. It's one of the oldest obligations, dating back to when this country was still an absolute monarchy. This country's, or rather the whole world's, modern conceptualization of a child wasn't established until fairly recently. So if you ask me, I think it's pretty strange that we haven't abolished this obligation yet. But I keep up with the times and all. I've heard people say that it's still around because we have too many defiant teenagers and immature adults walking around, but... well, law isn't my specialty, so I don't really know the finer details. Either way, Tooka herself does not seem to share in the blame for her obligation. Family cannot have a father, she said. What sort of society forces such impositions upon a law-abiding citizen? Hey, what do you think? Mother. My soliloquy was quite lengthy tonight. Soliloquy. Oh no, he is not talking to us. He's talking to his sister. He imagines his sister. I think someone told me that. I don't know who of the two, but I think he's not talking to us, but to his sister. To his sister, or he at least tries to. I went on for so long that Kyoko-san came out of her study to see what was wrong. Apparently I had been muttering Oni-chan, Oni-chan, Oni-chan over and over again. I knew it. Over and over again, to the point that it showed up in my dreams. Flashback! No? Oh god! That looked a little bit weird for a second there. I got up at the crack of dawn to do exercises with Tooka.
腕を大きく回して左へほーい。
Now stretch those arms to the left. Go! ... What are you doing here?
邪魔くさいな。
You darn pest!
いや、暇で仕方がないんだよ。
Well, I have so much free time that I just don't know what to do with myself. Don't have any friends?
君たちがいるじゃないか。
Why, I have you guys, my bestest buddies in the whole world.
無視しようっと。
I'm going to ignore him. Tooka seemed to rather dislike Isuno.
委員長、委員長。
Hey, Chairman! Hey, Chairman!
何よ。
What is it? She had just said that she was going to ignore him. How nice of her.
京子さんを僕にください。
Please, give me Kyoko-san's hand in marriage.
はあ？
京子さんと結婚したいんです。
As I said, I wish to marry her.
つまんない冗談はやめて。
How many times have I told you not to tell idiotic jokes around me?
僕は本気だ。
I am not joking.
森田健一、この変な人を何とかしてよ。
Marita Kenichi, can you do something about this freak? Hey, Isuno, you shouldn't start drinking this early in the morning.
僕は本気だと言っている。
I'm telling you, I'm serious. Are we supposed to believe you? Who the hell goes around proposing to people just because they are bored?
僕もそろそろ身を固めようと思ってね。現実を見なきゃいけない年齢かなと。
I've been thinking it's about time I settled down. I'm getting to the age where you have to start taking a look at reality. I regret to inform you, but such a prospect is completely outside the realm of reality.
京子先生はずっと前から狙ってたんだ。
I've had my sights set on Kyoko-sensei for quite a while now. So you're saying that you are a stalker?
いい加減不快なんだけど。
You are starting to piss me off. Look, cut it out, man. Toka still loved her father after all.
バカだな。僕が父親になれば院長を自由にしてあげられるかもしれないんだよ。
Don't try and stop me, you fool. I can set her free if I become her father. Dot?
どういうこと？
What do you mean?
親権は父親と母親が2人で持つものだからね。
Well, parental authority is shared between mother and father, yes. That's true enough. If you became Toka's father, you'd acquire legal authority over her.
でも私の義務についてはお母さんとの話し合いがいるでしょ？
But you'd still have to negotiate with my mom to get my obligation cancelled, wouldn't you?
そんなもの僕の話術にかかれば京子さんもイチコロだよ。
Don't make me laugh. Kyoko-san is but putty in the hands of someone as suave and debonair as myself. I don't know, it sounds to me like you're trying to hide something.
黙れ童貞。
Shut up, virgin! He is not a virgin anymore! What? Don't talk about stuff like that this early in the morning!
君らは僕のことを頭のおかしな人間だと思っているみたいだが、僕から言わせれば君らの方が狂ってるね。
You guys call me the crazy one, but from my point of view, you are the ones who are crazy.
はいはい、体操終わったよ。
Sure, sure, we are finished with exercise now. She hit stop on the CD player she had bought outside. Next up is jogging, right?
今日はひまわり畑の方まで行こうか。
Should we go all the way to the sunflower field today? Since when are you a party member?
森田くんに言われたくないよ。
Like you're one to talk, Monita-kun.
うるさいな。
How about you guys just shut the heck up already? For reasons unbeknownst to mankind, Isuno and I decided to accompany Toka on her morning jog. I had arrived at our destination first. I took a look back. This is just precious. Poor guy, he was totally spent.
疲れた。
I'm tired. With that, Toka arrived. Whoops. Are you gonna be okay, man?
僕を殺す気か。
Are you guys trying to kill me? His eyes were bloodshot. You just have sucky stamina.
この貧相な体のどこに体力が隠されていると思う？
And just where do you think I would hide stamina within this delicate, frail body of mine? You don't look so frail. I'm not sure that's something to be proud of.
まったく部をわきまえろよ。へえ。
Jeez, have a little consideration.
あれサチじゃない？
Huh? Isn't that such... Wait, Huh? Isn't that Sachi? Oh, Nakchan's here too. They had noticed us as well.
Ohayo!
Good morning! She was holding a bag full of painting supplies.
どもどもです。
Hello. Natsumi bowed modestly.
サチさん、おめでと
Congratulations, Sachi-san.
あ、バッジ。
Oh, your badge.
みんなのおかげだよ。
It's all thanks to you. No, wait. It's all thanks to you guys.
う。僕もサチさんの家臣としてこれほど嬉しいことはありません。
There's nothing that could have brought me more happiness as your vassal. As your vassal.
頑張ってたもんね。
I see. You are really something, aren't you?
おめでとう。
Congratulations. Natsumi showed her praise with a smile. Toka, make sure to follow Sachi's splendid example, okay?
今は大根さんの担当なんですね。
You are supervising One-san right now, then? Yep, you're up next, Nakchan.
っていうかさ、なんで私たち大集合してるの？
Hey, why are we all gathered around like this anyway?
サチさんのバッジ解消記念ですよ。
Why? We are commemorating the loss of your badge, Sachi-san. Come to think of it, Isuno had suggested coming to the sunflower field.
なんか照れるね。
This is kind of embarrassing. I do believe that this is the perfect time for us all to kick back and enjoy the One Toka Comedy Hour. Toka, take us away. Give us the one-liner. Oh, he's so mean.
ぶっかさ。
I'm mad at you. The usual reaction. You know, I think you should stop telling people that you're going to murder them. I don't think it's proper for a lady to say such things. Or for a human to say such things, really.
は？
What?
私そんなこと言ってない。
I've never said something like that. You said it just now.
そんなはしたないことを言うわけないじゃない。
There's no way I'd said something that improper. She was playing dumb with me. Hey guys, what's your opinion on this?
何が？
On what?
何を浮き足立ってるんだ？
What are you in a tizzy about this time? What? You know, Toka's catchphrase.
え？口癖？
Huh? Catchphrase? I'll murder you.
聞いたことないよ。
Are they serious? I've never heard her say that. I've never heard her say that. What? Didn't she just say it? She blurts it out all the time whenever I mess with her.
委員長は確かに怒りっぽいが、そんな殺伐とした発言は耳に覚えがないな。
Are they fucking around all? Or all the drugs get to his head? He became delusional. Certainly, our chairman has a bit of a short temper, but I cannot recall such barbaric words ever escaping her lips. What the hell was wrong with these guys?
私も大根さんからはそんなこと。
Me neither. I've never heard Oni-san say something like that. Even Nakchan.
言ったことないよね。
I've never said it. I've never said it, right?
ないね。
Yep, never heard of it, and Is he becoming crazy? Oh god, my eyes! I hate them! Ah! Why am I plagued with bad eyesight? ... I looked at them all very carefully.
ケンイチ、どうしちゃったんだろう。
I wonder what's wrong with Kenichi?
いわゆる幻聴じゃないか？
What do you call it? Auditory hallucinations?
いつもブツブツ言ってるから。
It's because he's always muttering to himself like that.
大丈夫ですかね。
Is he okay up there? Whisper, whisper. Huh? Did I step onto the set of a horror movie? I took a step back. What's up with you guys? Is the entire town in some conspiracy to mess with my head? Come to think of it, I never saw the whole sprite before. Calm down! I don't need your pity!
軽く錯乱しているようだな。
I think he's a bit insane in the membrane.
言ってないものは言ってないってば。
I've told you before, I don't say things like that. ... Okay, hold on just a minute. I'm certain I've heard this at least a dozen times by now. Hey, you've heard it too, haven't you?
またブツブツと。
He's muttering to himself again.
きっとあのパイプがやばいんだよ。
The stuff in his pipe must be really dangerous.
パッと見て気分が異常に良くなる薬物だな。
I investigated it briefly some time ago. It appears to be an abnormal mood stimulant of some sort. Whisper, whisper. Okay, seriously, what was going on here? Was I really going nuts? Come on, guys, don't mess with me like this.
ふざけてるのは森田健一じゃない。
You are the one messing with us. Oka, you're a freaking moron.
ぶっ殺すぞ。
I'll murder you! See? Pointed at Tooka. I pointed at Tooka.
ホラーとか言われても。
See what?
森田くん？
Morita-kun? Oh, I don't even need that. Seriously, what the hell?
とにかく落ち着けよ、見苦しい。
Just calm down, bro. You're making a scene. A bevy of concerned gazes fixed upon me. Huh? Seriously? You guys aren't just playing around?
健一、ちょっと疲れてるんじゃない？
Kenichi, I think you might have overexerted yourself. Doesn't he have some kind of tape recorder? Why doesn't he take it with him and tape records everything to make sure that he really doesn't only hear it? ... Apparently I really was the odd man out. Alright, I concede defeat.
よろしい。
Sounds good. ... question
よろ
mark.
し
Sounds good. ... question mark.
い。よろしい。
Sounds good. Exclamation mark. Things were taking a frightening turn. ... Okay, you know what? I'm confused and I think I'm going to leave this episode right here. Just because I hit the 1 hour mark and there was a black transition. So I hope you enjoyed it so far. Leave a like if you did. It really helps me out. And I will hopefully see you then in the next episode. Stay tuned.